Are we finally going to get the Prince of Atlantis, or are they just going to keep teasing us? Hey guys, before you get started, make sure you click that subscribe button. And if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. So we're going to talk some more Avengers Endgame. That means spoilers. If you don't want this reminder spoiler, click watch later and then come back and see us after you see the movie. So if you were sitting through Avengers Endgame, you may have noticed a little nod to Namor the Submariner. Early on in the movie, Black Widow was leading a meeting with Nebula, Rocket, Okoye, Captain Marvel, and War Machine as they were all giving mission reports on their recent activities. During the briefing, the various Avengers provide different updates. Captain Marvel, Nebula, and Rocket talk about some of their cosmic adventures. War Machine provides a rather spoilish update on the Clint Barton Hawkeye storyline. And Okoye gives us an interesting update. Okoye mentions that there are underwater earthquakes off the coast of Africa. When Black Widow asks her what they are planning on doing to deal with them, Okoye replies, "We deal with them by leaving them alone." Now from the outside, this could be viewed as Okoye knowing really they can do nothing about earthquakes as they are natural from the shifting of tectonic plates. And given that the 3-hour runtime of Endgame is pretty long, it doesn't waste really a single moment of dialogue that doesn't move the story forward or give us a peek into the future. These underwater earthquakes had no other mention in the main story, which further makes me feel like it's a reference towards something else. And then the obvious choice is that it's teasing the activities of Namor and Atlantis, which could be causing earthquakes, and that Okoye doesn't want to deal directly with them. Namor has had a long-running relationship with both Wakanda and T'Challa. As leaders of two nations, that conflict would be something new and unique for the MCU. Recently in the comics, even going to war with Wakanda and destroying most of the country. Now keep in mind, the Black Panther might not be the only place that Prince of Atlantis could show up. Not only is he a staple of the recently reacquired Fantastic Four, but Doctor Strange 2 director Scott Derrickson actually teased him recently. If you remember, a few months back, we talked about a tweet he dropped and then deleted immediately, teasing a Namor vs. Doctor Strange battle. It was actually a panel from the Fear Itself storyline. You can actually check out the link below. Either of these Marvel characters, Black Panther or Doctor Strange, would be a really interesting place for Namor to land. Now, if you didn't know, Namor was one of those characters sold off by the company in the 90s, and it was long believed that his rights were held at Universal. Back in 2014, even Kevin Feige admitted that the rights around Namor were pretty complicated. The short version of this is that Namor's movie rights are in a similar position as Hulk, as Universal still has control of their solo projects. This means that Marvel cannot make any solo Namor movies without first being required to see if Universal wants to distribute that movie, and that'll cut into the bottom line. For the longest time, this business side of the Namor rights have been the main reason why the character has made it to the big screen. The workaround? Well, if you've noticed, they've used a lot of the Hulk in the last two phases of the MCU. That's because he never appeared in his own solo movie, so using Namor as an antagonist makes sense. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Are you ready for Namor in the MCU? I know I am. And who would you like to see the Prince of Atlantis square off against? To me personally, I would rather see him square off with Black Panther. A nation versus nation war film would be a new genre for the MCU to try to crack, and it could be pretty interesting. Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe. If you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.